4:04 PM. Okay. Commissioner Meyer,
Here.
Chairman Hoffman,
Here.
Commissioner Fiorito.
Here.
Okay, we have quorum. Other members present?
Deputy Chief Mark Porlier.
Community Liaison Batten.
Deputy Clerk Schulteis.
Does everyone want to peruse the minutes? I've looked at them.
I looked at them.
Mine,
The
they seem
the
fine.
17th and 18th were pretty simple. And I found nothing contradictory. So I make a motion to approve A, B, C, D, E, and F as submitted. A, B, C, D, E, and F minutes.
Second,
And the I'll put in the minutes, the executive session are not for public release.
That's correct.
So the lawyer would like us to make all, since we're, oh, actually, we're in person, so we can do this as a voice vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None. Okay, thanks.
okay, so we going into closed session, or
I think we need to, don't we?
don't we?
Mark? we need
Yes.
A motion to go into closed session for personnel matters.
A second?
Okay, and that's a roll call. Commissioner Meyer,
Aye.
Commissioner Fiorito,
Aye.
Chairman Hoffman.
Aye.
It's 4:27, and we have a quorum. We're back in open session.
Okay. All right, any old business?
No old business.
New business?
Motion to suspend approval of the recruit list
Until further information?
until further information is in front of the commission.
Second?
Okay, that's a roll call. Chairman Hoffman,
Aye.
Commissioner Meyer,
Aye.
Commissioner Fiorito.
Aye.
Okay, any department updates, correspondence?
We really have nothing to update. The only thing I'll mention is that fortunately, some of the trainings that we have our officers going to, a limited number have been canceled due to the recent, uptick with the COVID situation. Fortunately, a majority of them seem to still be going on, which is good news for us. But other than that, I have no other updates.
We had our Spook Fest from the Park District. That went on a couple weekends ago when we had our interviewing going on for the candidates. They had a pretty good turnout, actually. They were sold out. So the police department and fire department both helped out with that event. We had vehicles over there for the Don't Touch a Truck event. And what I hear, they were sold out. The Park District was sold out. So sounds like it was a good turnout. Then we're still trying to figure out what we're going to do for the Thanksgiving food drive, because with the numbers resurging, we're not quite sure how we want to handle that yet. We've talked about doing hot, ready meals for people, and just having Tony's prepare them, and then we'll just the department will pass them out. Or we've talked about giving out just gift cards to people, having just our association go and purchase the gift cards instead of doing a collection. But then there's also, the food banks are actually hurting for food. So there is talk of doing a collection. So we're still trying to figure out, we're assessing the risk and trying to figure out if it's worth it to do it, if we should hold off on doing it this year. We're still not quite sure.
Well, what did you do for Tony's? People could buy the bags or something?
It was everything. They had prepackaged bags that were like $5, $10, $15, depending on the size, which they actually did really well with. Tony said even after that, people were still asking if they could do that and donate it to like the food banks. So, but then you also had people that were just buying extra cans, like when they'd go in and they would give you a plastic bag full of cans, and it was kind of both. So I actually have a meeting with Tony's on Friday to discuss it a little more, to see what their input is, see what they think. And then I'll probably talk to Officer Deal more about it.
Regardless of what happens, people are gonna need food, and
Yeah.
people go grocery shopping, so that is the perfect time to,
It's just, do we want to have all our volunteers and officers standing out there collecting? That's kind of been.
we'll be outside too, so.
What's the officers think? Have they said, hey, I don't want to do this because of,
It's a little bit of both. Yeah. we're dealing with that right now, trying to figure out what we want to do. But that's all I have.
No public comment?
I can probably,
They look really quiet today.
looks,
And then our next meeting will be November 25th,
right before Turkey Day.
right around Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Correct.
Is that the day before Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have a problem doing
I
it
don't
the day
think it's a
before.
problem for me. That won't be going anywhere anyway, so.
Okay.
All right, we can adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
Aye.
very good.